Yeah, my room has very bad lighting, you guys. Hey. um, I wanted to record this in the bathroom, but it is being used right now. So we'll do it right in here. But yeah, I wished I was a little bit more upbeat and a little bit more, energized, but life happens and it happened again to me over and over and over and over again. So, you know, I thought it would be a good time for me to just, come in, just give an update, say hello, and pretty much, just let y'all know what's been going on with me because honestly, I think I need to write a book with all the events that has transpired from like say January to March, then March to May. You wouldn't believe it. I'm still in shock because, through it all, I still held everything together, which is just amazing. So, Georgia, well, first, before I even get to that issue, um, I know some of y'all noticed that my roots are done. Yeah, so for my lot buddies out there, yes, I went ahead and retwisted it. Last time I had my hair done was my birthday, and that was December 28th. So, that was yeah, months ago. I had at least 2.5, almost 3 inches of new growth. Like it was ridiculous. Like it was so thick. And my sis, the one that I always tell y'all about, that does my hair while I'm here, she noticed that some areas, not I shouldn't even say areas, a few locks here and there, she said the root bed was thinning. And that kind of alarmed me because I was like, what? Like, I don't even twist my hair every month. I don't even, you know what I'm saying? I don't do a lot of manipulating. I don't even style it. I just, wash and go. Like, very lazy with it because it's just too much hair. So I'm going to show y'all the hair, maze length, also the roots, so you can see how much new growth. And like I said, some of the areas was thinning, so she ended up having to join a few of them together. Not much, maybe like 4 or 6 locks, at most. But she said that she noticed that I was probably stressed out, which I was. And I never knew that, stress would really manifest itself on me like that with, some locks actually kind of thinning at the roots. Never thought I would have that issue. I haven't lost a lot, but it's just the fact that, my locks were thinning at the roots. I noticed that the ends of my hair was extremely dry because I did have color in it. I still have the color in it, and I haven't really been moisturizing it the way I need to. Just haven't, with everything going on with me, my hair was the last thing on my mind, honestly. So that it got lost. It was in last place. So now I gotta go ahead and get it back on track so I don't have any issues. But let me go ahead and just show y'all the roots. So she went ahead and cleaned all that up for me. I wish I could be in the bathroom so you all can really see it instead of me leaning forward like this. Okay, so yeah, she went ahead and cleaned that up. I don't know how well this camera is picking it up. Like I said, I have bad lighting, bad angle. I can't even see what I'm doing. Y'all know my videos, homemade, one take. I don't do all that fancy editing. Um, so yeah, this is okay. Here we are, right about there. And that's what they're looking like. Getting y'all on, people. It's getting there. And it's heavy. so, so yeah, that's the locks. I'm going to do another video to show it clearer and more light. But yeah, so somebody explain to me who voted for the law that arrest individuals, lock them up, and tow their car if they don't have insurance. That blindsided me when I came to Georgia. I'm not even going to lie. Now, I have to, say that yes, I've gotten a little behind. I know I'm not the only one that has gotten behind on their insurance payments, especially considering, you have to do, rent, car notes, you got to do food, expenses, gas, you know, court fees in my case. Just, you got a lot of things going on. So, when I brought my vehicle to Georgia, I had to switch over the title, registration, go ahead and get it registered, and transfer my license. Wow, Georgia. They have implemented a system where in order to transfer a license, I think it's also for the renewals too, you pretty much have to apply for a license as if you're applying for it for the first time. So you have to have your birth certificate, social security card, Now, when I moved back to Georgia, I still have storage in California. So I still have some, documents, clothes, items that are still up there. And unfortunately, I left some of my vital information like passports, birth certificates, all that stuff. So I ended up having to order all of my stuff individually so I can get my documents in order. While that was going on, my tags expire. So there we go. When my tags expired, I said, okay, I need to go ahead and put money towards getting that together because I was also slapped with another law. Georgia's changed the law where registering cars in Georgia, now they require you to pay your property tax up front. So you can't, I guess, spread it over the year or however they used to do it. I know when I bought my car, I paid it at the same time that I bought it, but registering in Georgia, I think they had a system where you probably made monthly payments for however long they did it. Now they require you to pay it up front. That was another fee that slapped me in the face. So it's just horrible. So I had to cease payments on my insurance so I can get that money together to get my tag and title. I need my vehicle for work. I have to have a valid, driver's license for work as a condition of employment. So it was very, imperative for me to go ahead and get that stuff together, which I was trying to do. But, ooh, Georgia. I just want to know who voted for that law where you can get your car towed and arrested for driving with no insurance. Everywhere else, it's a ticket at most. And that's, if you get in an accident or something like that. But, I mean, I was just blown away at the technology that has hit the Georgia clay. They have these cars. Now, I don't know about, other places, because this may be something going on in other places too. I wouldn't doubt it because the way that our, American system is set up, we already know what direction we're going into. So, yeah, I heard that they have special readers, sensors, or something in their vehicles that can read tags. So police officers on the road, they don't have to stop you for a traffic violation anymore. You don't have to run a red light. You don't have to have a rolling stop, fail to stop at a stop sign. You don't have to pass a school bus when it's stopped. You don't have to do anything, of that magnitude to get stopped now. Now all they got to do is pull up behind you and follow you. Because that's exactly what happened to me. Now, it is just crazy because it does feel like, in a sense, it feels kind of profiling-ish. It feels like they're profiling certain cars because it's just amazing how, when I was speaking to other people about it, they said that a lot of these laws were just implemented within the last year or two. Especially a lot of the ones dealing with the property tax and, ID requirements here in Georgia. So I was just like, what in the world is going on? So Georgia has a new system with this license business where you go in the DMV, you take your picture, you pay your fee, but you don't get your license right then and there. They give you what they call a temporary license. And this temporary license is a little sheet of paper with your ID, copy of your ID picture, with your little face, and you're supposed to use that for the next 30 days until they send you your license. Well, Georgia's system is very imperfect, because if there was any, let's say, anything going on with your license, like a hold, suspension, whatever, you would think that they would send you a letter to let you know that, hey, we are not going to be able to send you your license at the scheduled date due to X, Y, and Z. Well, I happen to get in that situation where I wasn't notified of changes to my license status. DMV didn't send me anything. Didn't send me my license within the 30 days. Didn't send me a notice letting me know the status of my license, what's going on, whatever. Long story short, I ended up getting followed at least 3 times. And 2 of those times, my car ended up being towed for no insurance. They are arresting people for no insurance. Not only do you get your car towed, but you also get arrested. Jail time. Yeah, crazy. So I'm just very... Tonight was the night that I finally was able to relax a little bit, because I finally got my insurance back on track. But on my way to a friend's, house, a police officer followed me. I already knew the deal, because I wasn't speeding. In fact, I was in a little residential neighborhood. He was sitting on the side of the sidewalk, and I just turned into the, little neighborhood, and I passed him slowly. And he eased on out and followed me. We stopped at the stop sign. I sat at the stop sign for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. I really counted. 1, 2, 3. Just to see what he was going to do, whether he was going to flash some lights or not. Because everything was finally caught up. Everything was legit. I had my tags. The insurance was in there. So I was just like, I wish you would stop me. Please stop me. Because you all have been giving me hell for the past 4 or 5 months. I've had to pay so much money to get my car out of towing. It's just ridiculous. I had to pay Georgia so much money to get that property tax together so I can get my tags and registration. I had to pay so much money for court fees, dealing with being stopped before for my, tags and, no insurance and everything that was going on. It's just crazy out here. They are trying to keep us down. I swear to God. I'm just like so over it. I'm so over Georgia. I'm just like, just keep me on the straight and narrow. Just keep me on the straight and narrow, because at this point, I'm like, anything else happened to me, I'm going off. Like, seriously. It's only so much somebody could take. But in other news, the teaching program starts at the end of the month. And I have been pretty much studying for the past 2 months, preparing for my teacher licensing exams. So my exams are next month. And I feel pretty, good about it. The material is not that difficult. It's just a matter of honing down and getting it in and finding resources. So I've been pretty much studying around the clock. But I'm just trying to get my body back used to studying, because I graduated last July. And I never knew, almost 10, 11 months later, I'm going to have this much difficulty trying to get back into the groove of things. It wasn't that long ago. I haven't been out of school for like 3 years. So, so it's like I have to regrind my gears and stuff. But yeah, everything is going cool. And yeah, who voted for that damn law? Like, Georgia, I'm so mad at y'all. I'm so mad at y'all. Y'all fucked up. That was horrible. All the stuff I had to go through just to get my car right. But yeah, that's about it. There was a lot of stuff that went on during that time too that I wanted to talk about, some of the news, some of the events that was going on. But I just couldn't get, to it enough, because like I said, my mind was on some other stuff. I was in the zone. But yeah, this video was very long. It might have been dry for some of you all, but hey, I just wanted to say hello and let y'all know that I am okay. And I will start making my appearances again. All right, y'all. Peace.